Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NWA Main Event. Jason James still on a quest to try to find a replacement for Tyler Clemens for this broadcast. I've had Harry, I've had Cal, I've had everybody, and I can't believe who just sat down. Folks, if we had a camera on this man, we'd lose ratings. None other than former NWA Main Event broadcaster himself, Lone Wolf. What are you doing in Laverne?
I'm here for my buddy Jeff Daniels. Everybody knows I'm a big fan of Jeff Daniels. Matter of fact, I was just at the fairgrounds last Tuesday night. I don't know if you saw this match, but it was between him and Playboy Scott Hayes. It was a knockdown drag-out.
Absolutely, and Lone Wolf, well, I've never met you before, but it's great to have you on the show. I've seen your work before. You know, I tried to make a big notebook of things not to say and not to do in NWA Main Event, so you helped me out in progressing in my career. But nonetheless, it's good to have you on the broadcast.
Well, I'm happy to be here. And who's this, the guy with the long hair that's in there with the Crippler?
Well, it's been a long while since you've been in NWA Main Event. About 2003 was the last time, I think. But this is the New York Rocker, Ricky Six, taking on who is the Mid-America Heavyweight Champion. You know him very well, Jeff the Crippler Daniels, and he's got Dominique on the outside.
Which is always a threat. You never want to meet Dominique's shoes in person.
Absolutely, and you mentioned the match from this past Tuesday at the fairgrounds. It was no disqualification, title on the line with Playboy Scott Hayes challenging Jeff Daniels one more time, and TV time provided. We're going to show you clips of that match later on in the broadcast. Boy, it was a, like you said, knockdown, drag-out brawl.
Now, doesn't this lead up to Jeff and Scott Hayes' match at the Tennessee Homecoming?
They have a match scheduled. It's going to be the final one, Tennessee Homecoming, this Thursday night. Don't you dare miss it, folks. It's going to be no disqualification one more time for the Mid-America Heavyweight Championship. And, boy, I got to, as great a competitor as Scott Hayes is, I got to think this could be his last shot at Jeff Daniels.
If he gets anywhere around Dominique, he's going to be in trouble. Look at that, Jeff just choking this new what? What'd you call him?
New York Rocker Ricky Six. And like I've said 100 times, they should take Jeff's Mid-America Heavyweight title and turn it into a tag title and award it to him and Dominique.
They both hold the title. They always have and they always will.
Well, you know from past experience with Jeff the Crippler Daniels and how vicious he is as he draws the referee away, and the camera didn't catch it, but we saw it on the outside. Dominique choking the life out of the New York Rocker.
Well, you didn't see it, then how do you know it happened?
Well, because I'm sitting here ringside.
Well, the referee didn't see it. If the referee didn't see it and the camera didn't see it, you can't prove. How do we know you're telling the truth, Josh?
I'm not Josh, I'm Jason.
Okay, whatever. But how can you tell them, the listeners, that it's the truth that she did that? She gets a bad rap. She's a great woman.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding at all. She's fantastic. She's friends with my wife. We have a good time all the time.
I'm sure you do, ducking the clothesline, but watch it, the big man with the sunset flip roll up, and who has the referee distracted but Dominique?
I don't see it. I see this guy thinking he's going to, yeah, see, he thinks he's going to pin Jeff, but Jeff's the experience. See, you pay for your mistakes.
What you pay is you pay for a valet on the outside that's going to help you win every single match.
Well, you're obviously not married. There's a big difference there.
Maybe if Jeff Daniels weren't past his prime, he could win one on his own, but since he is, he's got to have Dominique on the outside every week.
Past his prime? Are you out of your mind? Have you seen his YouTube video? It's all about respect. He's not past his prime. He still looks the same now as he did back then.
Well, this YouTube stuff is heating up, and, you know, it's kind of crazy to think people all over the world can be watching us, whether it's from Russia or South Africa or Australia. And Lone Wolf, you got to know that guys like Colossal Chris Kane and Magnum Shane Smalls sure are big in Japan.
Yeah, I bet they are. I can't wait to get home and actually jump on the internet and jump it to, what was that address?
It's youtube.com/NWA Main Event, and don't forget, sign up for subscribe for the weekly shows. You can do that now on YouTube. Great feature they have. And I'm sure you're going to see lots of Jeff Daniels and more of Dominique on YouTube.
Well, then definitely I'll be there subscribing right away. What's this guy doing? You can't keep... The referee's calling him up. See, this New York rocker guy keeps cheating.
Well, Josh Randall trying to back New York Gangster out of the corner, get a clean break between these two. Irish whip, and Daniels moves out of the way of that big splash, and that's what it would have been. And we've seen that before, the side Russian leg sweep.
See, this is what I was talking about.
It's the Dominator.
There you go.
He's got it locked in. He's got and a quick tap out from the New York rocker, Ricky Six, and Jeff Daniels is victorious.
That's what I'm talking about. Over his prime. His prime's over. Come on, look at this. He's still taking care of business in the ring.
Well, folks, we're going to take you to some footage from this past Tuesday. No disqualification between Jeff Daniels and Scott Hayes.